Thank you very much, our viewers. It's very important that this afternoon we are taking a chance to give you a feedback on the activities that we are doing on the ground in Uganda in particular. As the Christian ambassadors, we have taken a very serious initiative to make sure that at least we bring out the light to the world in respect to the origin of humanity. There are a number of theories which people are trying to come up with, trying to describe, to explain how man came into existence. But it has been so wonderful that with me I have my brother Isaac Opio Enyamu. My brother Isaac has been part of me. We have been working together as a team to disseminate this information across Uganda. And for now, we have chosen to work in 3 areas. One of the areas is we have chosen to work in secondary schools. And in secondary schools, we are forming clubs called the Creation Ambassadors Clubs. And these clubs were interested in seeing that we build ambassadors that will defend the truth everywhere they go. And these students, we are teaching them. And we took it for granted recently. We saw that maybe people have not perceived the issue of evolution so much. But when we went deep to the schools, we have realized that a majority of the students are so much in support of evolution claims as the true origin of man. And in this case for us, we are saying no. We were created by God and in the image of God. And that's how we came into existence. And in this case, in these clubs, we go to schools teaching these students. And when we teach them, we form a club. This club, we train these club members alongside their patrons. They're the ones who will later on go and teach others. Because we believe that we want to form ambassadors now that will go and represent the truth of Christ everywhere they will go. And in this aspect already, we have launched a number of clubs in the country. Within Soroti Catholic Diocese, that's where we have the biggest number of clubs in the 10 districts of Teso. But also we have gone extra mile to central and western Uganda, where we are trying to establish these clubs. And what we are after is teaching the truth, remaining on the truth that we were created by God and in His own image. I would want to take this chance to invite my brother Isaac. My brother Isaac is currently so much handling the issues of the families, that is the catechists and workshops in the parishes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Brother Stephen. It's a pleasure once again to speak to you people, the viewers outside there. It's been something that we've been taking just for granted. But as a result, we have discovered, as Stephen already said, that this is a serious thing which has entered into the church, and more so even in the parishes, knowing very well that the backbone of faith lies on the catechist. And mostly here in Africa, it's the catechists that train the young people, the catechumen, and introduce them to the faith. On our fieldwork, we discovered that most of the people in these parishes, most of the catechists and their wives in the parishes, do not actually have much more knowledge about this, and yet they have been facing these challenges, they have been facing these questions among the catechumen. They have been asking them, you're saying that God originates, humanity originates from God, and yet they are teaching us this in schools. So we were able to disseminate this information to them and convince them and make them to understand that this is really very crucial. No wonder most of the youth and the catechumen that have been teaching, that have involved themselves in these issues of contraceptives. They have embraced contraceptives. We were actually wondering why most youth these days use contraceptives, and even some of the catechists, they are using contraceptives. And when we explain to them as one of the key points why evolution has been promoted is to encourage abortion and this use of contraceptives, as we tried to digest it deeper, we told them how it comes about. at a certain parish where we went, we were able to ask the catechists and ask them that if you have a baby in one hand and you have a zygote in one hand, which one would you drop first? Most of them were very free to say you drop the zygote, because they feel that the zygote is still undergoing growth and is not yet a baby. And so that's why they were free to embrace these contraceptives and the use of these other methods of abortion. So we were able to explain to them that from the time of conception, the baby, the embryo becomes a real baby and starts just undergoes growth. And the aim of promoting evolution is to see that they control the number of people in the world, and also to see that there are some other inferior races which do not come up. So we're able to explain to them, and we are very happy that after most of the outreaches that we were able to reach out to different parishes, mostly in Soroti Diocese, we reached out to very many parishes, and also outside Soroti Diocese, the neighboring diocese like Lira, we were able to reach to Apache Parish. We were able to explain and to emphasize the issue about evolution and the way how evolutionists are trying to sow doubt for faith into the church and among the youth, mostly those ones school-going youth. They have been kind of made to doubt their faith and their origin. And so this has actually affected most of them and has made most of them to embrace these worldly things, mostly contraceptives. We are happy that as a Colby Center, you were able to help and to guide us. Most of all, you were able to train us to see how to deliver this message to the catechists. We have taken this seriously, and we would love to reach out even the other parts of the world. If we are able, if God wills, we shall be able to reach to them and disseminate this information to them and teach them so that they will be strong in their faith. We want to see people who are vibrant in their faith, people who know and who love God. As one of the visions, the missions that we have as a creation ambassadors is to make sure that people fall in love with their God, a God who loves them from the time of conception up to their time of death here on earth. We want to see that they fall in love with God, not to feel sometimes like God rejects them.
What the people and the religions out there to be ambassadors of creation, to tell the world that God still rules the world, not human beings. We are creatures under God. So we must not take the part of the Creator. We as creatures must live as creatures and let the Creator be a creator. So sometimes we human beings have to take the part of the Creator, forgetting that we are creatures. Then number two, I want the religious leaders out there to be promoters of life, protect the life from womb to tomb. Thirdly, I want people to be educated and sensitized on the dangers of abortion and on the dangers of contraceptives. The people who are parading in the contraceptives never tell the people that they are dangerous. But I think in our interaction, we should also tell the people the other side of the contraceptives, which the medics or the people who are promoting them never tell the people. That's the message that I want to leave with the leaders out there. Whereas it seems like a contradiction, trying to bring light to where there is darkness. Most of the young people in Africa, especially in Uganda, are now having the two pieces of information in their hands, and they are wondering, which one should I choose? Should I go for evolution as the true origin of man, or I should embrace the creation account whereby we say we were created in the image of God? We have taken this role because our target is we want to help them understand the two accounts, and then help them also to see, to reason logically, how they are able to determine which of the two accounts is true as far as the origin of man is concerned. But as per now, the number of youths that we have talked to, they have been able to know that we have been misguided. They have been able to appreciate the work that we are doing as the creation ambassadors in Uganda, because we have come to bring the truth and the light where there is darkness. Thank you.